Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Exonil Consulting. Today we are diving into a very important topic. What is product lifecycle management, and explain simply. After working across multiple industries in roles such as R&D, project engineer, product manager, and project management roles, I've noticed a common pattern of repeating product management processes. I've learned that regardless of the company, the product lifecycle management process are often very similar. It's just that the companies use different words to customize the processes to meet their business needs. And today I wanted to share my wisdom with you, whether you are an aspiring product engineer, an R&D project engineer, a product manager, or NPI manager. Uh, so let's dive into it. So there are many different standards for product lifecycle management. Different companies often have their own version of product lifecycle management. Some well-known frameworks include AIAGAPQP, Automotive Advanced Product Quality Planning, AIPMM Product Process, Stage Gate Product Management Process. Another good one is a agile-based product lifecycle management. So, from my experience, the AIPMM product lifecycle management process is one of the best. It's very versatile, user-friendly, and fits well across many industries. So, first, I'll give you a high-level overview of the AIPMM process. Then I'll show you a few examples of how real-world companies adapt their own lifecycle management processes. The AIPMM process breakdowns product management into seven phases, which are conceive, plan, develop, qualify, launch, maximize, and retire. The early phases conceive, plan, develop, and qualify focus on new product development. Later phases like launch, maximize, retire deal with commercialization of the product, growth of the product, maturity of the product, decline of the product, and withdrawal of the product. So during product launches, each team member role is usually defined using a RACI matrix, which is showing who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. It's very important that you establish the RACI matrix at the very beginning of the new product development project or the product management lifecycle process, so that everybody is clear on their responsibilities, what they need to do. Now, what does a typical product lifecycle look like? It follows four basic stages: introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. In product lifecycle management, you are really managing two major aspects of the product, which is the product strategy and the execution of the product. So let's break it down of this each aspect of this. On the strategy aspect of the product, the strategy side happens during the conceive and plan phase of the product. It includes creating key documents like business case, market needs document, product need document, product roadmap, marketing strategies. In real world experience, is really the goal is to answer important questions like is there a real customer need for this product? What is the market size of the product if we were to launch this product? What competitors exist in this product, right? So strategy is to really validate, do you want to invest this product idea, because you're gonna invest a lot of capex resources to develop this product, right? Before you invest resources, you need a strong validated reason to move forward on this product. So the idea is really quickly validate if this is a feasible one, if this is going to deliver the ROI for this product category. Make the decisions really quick. If not, move on to another idea. So the other aspect of the product is the execution part. The execution side happens during the develop, qualify, launch, maximize, and retire phases. Each phase is focused on moving the product closer to market success or making hard decisions if the product isn't viable. So let's walk through the each one briefly so that you have a clear idea what each of these phases does, right? So conceive phase, this is where idea starts. Typically, based on my product manager experience, the trigger points for product ideas include the customer surveys. Uh, it could be an industry exhibition. You went to an industry exhibition and you found out about a product or a new idea, or it's a direct customer request, or it's a regulatory change causing that issue, or you're trying to solve a problem of a customer, right? Or is there a scientific research discovery, posted academic paper on this new technology, right? At this stage, you create the early documents, which is the business case, market needs document, product needs document, product roadmap, and marketing strategy for this new product. Then you move on to plan phase. So you build a detailed roadmap based to your ability, right? Make it realistic. Don't overcommit something that you cannot execute, and finalize your business case and get the budget approval for this product development project, right? Here you must sell your product ideas to leadership to secure the funding for your projects, right? You have to do a little bit of a sales pitch. You have to sell your product idea. So you have to do some earlier research and go with facts to justify your business idea. So if management agrees there is a value, the project gets funded and move forward. So the next we are moving on to the develop phase. Now the engineering work really starts in this phase. In the development phase, you create and refine the product prototype based on the beta plan. What about the gate exit criteria? The product must be developed enough to begin field testing. I repeat once again, the product must be developed, the design must be developed enough to begin field testing, right? So why do you do field testing? Because earlier you can do field testing, more field testing you do on the product, you learn more about the products, how it interacts, what are the failure points, what could be improved on the product, right? If you can release the product with less design issues, less hiccups, it's better. So next we move on to qualify phase, right? In the qualification phase, you validate the product with data, right? You pilot programs are run, marketing materials are finalized, and you are preparing the organization for launch of the key documents. Now, the key documents includes product launch plan, product readiness document, and organization readiness document. So the next phase is launch phase, right? Now that is where the go-to-market strategy kicks in. Time to bring the product to the market, very exciting time. So during this phase, you finalize the marketing plan and gather early feedback. You make sure the marketing and sales teams are ready to push the product, right? After that, it comes the maximize phase, which is in the maximize phase, you support and grow the product. This includes marketing campaigns, sales training, and even planning product line extensions if necessary. You also start monitoring whether the product is nearing the end of life phase, so-called EOL phase, right? Now, before moving to the next phase, which is the retiring phase, on the maximize phase, you get a feeling. In the real world experience as a product manager, when you do your 5-10 year sales trend, you have a pretty good idea on the maximize phase, whether it's maxed out, what to be expected next. So once it's something you get from your experience, from there onwards you have to make earlier plans, whether going into retiring phase, am I going to discontinue this product, or I'm going to reintroduce the same product as a line extension, maybe with different feature changes, right? You need to validate that. So now next one is retiring phase. Finally, even products must eventually retire, right? In the retire phase, you focus on communicating the product discontinuation, planning a replacement, conducting a lessons learned review. Also, this could be something like once you communicate this, then you could even do a discount or special promo and get rid of the inventory, right? You have to have a plan how you're going to get rid of the old inventory of the discontinued product, right? It's a clear indication. Maybe it's like when you don't have sales like it used to be, right? 2-3 years ago now. For example, you were selling, let me give you an example. You were selling 500 units per year, right? And now you're only selling 5 or 10 units a year. That's not a good value proposition for the company, right? So you can try to mimic the features and try to reintroduce as a line extension. If that doesn't pick up the sales, that's a clear indication that it's time to discontinue. And you can even validate from the customers. You will see, right, that customer already made their minds. They move to a different product category. So you had to keep eye on that, and you had to introduce new products in a timely manner to stay competitive in the marketplace. So let's do a quick recap on the topics we covered. We covered 7 phases of the product lifecycle management process, which is conceive, plan, develop, qualify, launch, maximize, and retire. Managing each phase properly helps you to reduce the risk of product launch, ensuring good, sound, right decisions are made and maximize the product success. Most importantly, maximize the profitability of the product, because you as the product manager, you are responsible for the profit and loss of the product category, right? So in the next part of this video series, I'll show you how some real world companies adapt and modify these standards process to suit their industry needs. If you find this simple explanation helpful, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and more content on product engineering, product management, and new product introduction. Thanks for watching Exonil Consulting videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.